Good morning and surprise, y'all. My Bible app, which is U version, is always having Bible studies online for anybody that's interested, and I do them every now and then, and they're good. I don't know why I don't do them more often, but one they got this morning really caught my eye, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to share it with y'all. It's a 3-day study on spiritual warfare. And y'all, whether you see it and realize it or not, we are definitely in a spiritual warfare. So I think this study will be good for us to do together, and I'm going to give it to you. And day one, it says what you need to know about spiritual warfare. And I'm reading it from my other phone, and I've got my Bible right here to share the scripture with you as it gives us scripture. It says, I am in a war. I wrote these 5 words in large letters across the bottom of my dry erase calendar many years ago, after a strong revelation that the unseen realm is raging with spiritual enemies that intend to kill, steal, and destroy my life. And that's exactly what the enemy intends to do. Paul warns us in 2 Corinthians 2:11, and let me read that to you, and I'm going to read you 10 and 11. It says, to whom ye forgive anything, I forgive also. For if I forgave anything to whom I forgave it, for your sakes forgive I it in the person of Christ, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Paul warns us in 2 Corinthians 2:11 not to be ignorant of the devil's strategies. We need to know our enemy, know our God, and know whom we are in him. But we also need to equip ourselves with revelation on how to defeat the enemy of our souls. If you ignore the devil, the warfare does not stop. If you focus solely on Jesus, it does not make you immune from warfare. Yes, we should absolutely be more God-focused than demon-focused. However, if Paul the Apostle wrestled principalities and powers, who are we to think ignoring this reality will stop demonic attacks? Havoc on the earth, sickness, disease, murders, immorality, and the like is not God's will. Jesus spoiled the principalities and powers, but the word spoiled doesn't mean neutered and made powerless. Jesus plundered the kingdom of darkness, and all the principalities and powers that call it home lost authority over the born-again believer. But we still have to enforce the kingdom rule of law on earth. John chapter 10, verses 7 through 10 says, Then Jesus said unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. All that ever came before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep did not hear them. I am the door. By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved, and shall go in and out and find pasture. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly. That was Jesus Christ himself speaking. So that's that, y'all. That's some good stuff right there, I guarantee you. And tomorrow we'll have day 2 of 3 days of this study. Alrighty? I hope y'all got as much out of that as me. We are in a war. Satan is after us. Satan is after all the Christians and all the churches, in case you hadn't noticed. All right. God bless you, friends.